This program is brought to you by UCKG.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Last Hit program. Once again, we are here before you to show you that it is possible to destroy, to break the cycle of failure, the cycle of defeat that perhaps you or your family has been going through because of an addiction. We know that as soon as an addiction enters a person's life, it destroys the person's life completely. It makes the person dependent on something. And eventually, this will also affect the entire life. If you are watching us now and you are going through a huge moment, a huge problem in your family, perhaps you have a person who began a drug addict, perhaps you are suspecting your family member is on drugs or any other addiction because you notice a huge change of behavior. Solution is at hand. You can give us a call on 0296029837 or you can send us an email, help@uckg.org.au. Throughout this program, we are going to be showing you stories of people who managed to overcome, to break the cycle of addiction, despite of addiction being qualified as progressive, incurable, and fatal. That's what science says. That's what specialists says. Once an addict, you are going to be an addict forever. But that's not what we have been seeing here in the Help Center. Through the power of faith, we have been able to notice great transformations of lives. We've got people here who are clean for years and they don't even have the desire to be close to the drug or the addiction they had. So it is possible. Yes, it is possible for you to be healed from any kind of addiction that you are going through. But of course, you're going to have to fight back. By the end of this program, we are going to be drinking from the blessed water. If possible, prepare a glass of water because we are going to be praying together and this water will be God's power entering your life. I'm going to show you now a testimony of someone who arrived here in the Help Center with no hope. Nobody else could help. This person was going through a lot, but there was a turnaround. Check what happens when we do the treatment of faith.
My name is Moira, and today I want to talk about the addictions that nearly destroyed my life. A few years ago, I had addictions of smoking cigarettes. It all started when I was young, growing up in a family. Seeing others, family members and my older siblings doing smoking and drinking and all these things, I decided to follow suit and practice what they did. And the addiction started with smoking, and then I was introduced to alcohol, and then alcohol I was introduced to gambling. And before I know it, I was addicted to all three things: smoking cigarettes, drinking alcohol, and gambling. The addictions that I had has brought a lot of problems in my life growing up as a teenage girl. It brought many problems like it brought sadness. It destroyed my life as a woman. It brought sadness, loneliness. My financial life was affected deeply because of the gambling that came along with it. And I was humiliated, and from drinking and gambling, I lost my license as well from drinking. I tried medicines. I tried going to my doctor. He gave me prescriptions to overcome the addictions that I had. I tried it on my own and I failed several times. I tried several times, and whenever something happens or I would hear some frustrating news from a family member or someone, I would end up going back to doing the same thing, to drinking and smoking. It was my only way out to fill the void. I was not happy at all. So when I became stressed, I would turn to the alcohol and smoking. I was literally sad, destroyed, and I've lost a lot of money. I remember one time I had to help my mom out at a case that she had, and she was rewarded. She won the case and she was rewarded a big amount of money. And my late mother gave me a lump sum of money for helping her out. And that money went into gambling. I lost thousands of dollars for many years. I was trying to find a way out or a solution to my problem. The worst moment was I had nothing. Like I had nothing on me. Like I had no money. I had no job at the time. I was at a moment where there was no way out. The only thought that I had was to end my life, to kill myself, because there was no point of living. I didn't see any hope because the addictions took over my life. It changed myself as a woman. It changed my character, my personality, the way I acted towards others around me. I had anger issues that came with it as well. I came when I found a treatment to help me resolve the addictions that I had, and I understood that the problem wasn't physical, it was spiritual. But I followed exactly what I was told and taught, and today I am completely free from all the addictions that I had. My life today, there's no word to describe it. I have the peace. I no longer have the sadness inside of me. The joy that I have, there's no money that can pay for the joy and the peace that I have inside of me. Today, I'm free from addictions. I'm free from smoking. I'm free from alcohol, gambling. I'm no longer sad. I value myself as a woman. I also help others around me to overcome the issues that they're going through, what I had been through myself. I found a way out, and today I'm totally free. I'm at peace. I'm happy.
What is the addiction that is destroying you or your family? When we talk about addiction, people normally go and link themselves to an addiction of drugs, weed or cocaine or heroin or ecstasy or ice. But the reality is that nowadays there are other types of addictions that are as destructive and sometimes even more destructive than these illicit drugs that I have listed here. We can mention about the addiction that is taking the world nowadays, about pornography. How many men and women are unable to keep up a relationship because they are addicted to pornography? Some people, they cannot go one day or sometimes 1 hour without making pornography visible to their sight. Some others are destroying their marriages. Wives that in the middle of the night notice their husband disappearing and going to the internet. They don't have intimacy anymore because the pornography is taking over that man or that woman's mind, and the marriage is being destroyed. The family is getting destroyed. Those who are losing everything they have to an addiction in gambling. How many people, they waste their wages and even their goods in a day? Some people, in one night, they lose their properties, they lose their businesses. It is horrible to become a slave of an addiction. The problem is that sometimes you notice the addiction in your life or in a family member, and all you do is to get desperate about. And when you try something that doesn't work because you go and you look for the help of a man. And that is the key point. How can you overcome a spiritual problem physically? The reason why many people are unable to overcome addiction is because they are fighting addiction physically. There is no tablet, there is no medicine that can remove an addiction from a person. Because the addiction is an evil spirit that is in the head of the person. As long as that evil spirit is working in your head or in the head of your family member, that cycle of addiction will be in your life. You're hooked to that. That addiction is taking your time, consuming your life. But there is a treatment. It is possible for you to overcome. How many times you have said, this is going to be my last time, my last joint. It's my last one, my last hit. After this one, I'm not going to buy anymore. I'm just going to use what I have, and after I finish, I'm not going to buy anymore. How many times you said it is the last time? How many times you told your wife it was the last one? How many times your child told you, Mom, I'm never going to have this again? How many times you have heard, this is the last? But after the last comes another one, and another one, and another one, and it will stay like that until the cycle is broken. And the cycle can only be broken when you decide to fight it in the root of it. That's why we have this treatment, the ACT meetings, every Sunday, 3 p.m. It's a treatment, the addiction cleansing treatment. And through this treatment, you won't be given tablets or injections or medicine, and you won't be admitted here in the help center. You are actually receive prayers. Prayers of faith that once done in your life, the spirit of addiction will be removed. I can help you to beat the addiction that you are going through. And if the addiction is in your family, you can come in one of the help centers. You can come on behalf of that family member. That this is the only treatment that you can actually make, and the person doesn't need to be here. You can come on behalf of that person in the beginning. So are you tired of this addiction? Have you had enough of this addiction? So it's time for you to fight back. See what is happening in those who are coming and fighting back.
You tried to stop and you couldn't.
Yeah, on my own.
Normal cigarette, right? You bought this box.
Yes, I did.
When was your last cigarette?
I'd say a few hours ago.
Today, few hours ago. And that was still tasting good.
Yeah, it was. It was okay.
Smelling good. Normal.
Yeah, because it was after a meal.
After a meal is okay.
It was just a habit.
Okay. It's your cigarette?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold in your hands. Don't give to anybody. How do you feel?
I feel fine, feel
You
light.
feel fine?
Yeah, I do.
Nice smile on your face now.
Yeah.
Feel different.
Yes, I definitely do.
That's going to be your last puff. I'm going to ask you to light and tell me if that is good. You used to smoke every day?
Yes, I did.
Huh?
Yes, I did.
Every day. Normal. So I'm asking you, act as normal and light it up. Let us see if you can smoke. Try. Do.
No, I can't really taste nothing.
You don't taste anything?
No, not really. No.
Smell. See if it's okay.
Yeah, the smell, it's a bit strong.
Ah, it's a bit strong now.
Yeah, yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I don't think I can finish it.
It's good.
Yeah, I don't think I can finish it.
I think you cannot finish with it.
No.
But it's yours. Why you cannot?
No, I don't.
You're joking.
Seriously.
Huh?
Seriously, I don't think I can do it.
But it's yours. Smell again. It's not the good one that you used to take every...
No, it smells. It does stink.
I stink now.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Throw on the floor. Step on top of it. Throw the box on the floor. Step on top of it. Completely. You're not going to buy more?
That's why I came here today, especially.
You came here to get clean from this.
Yeah.
Look at me. You are clean. I bless you. In Jesus' name. How was the week for you after the treatment?
I felt at first Monday morning it felt a bit strange at first, like because normally I'll start the morning with a cup of tea, coffee, or a cigarette. I didn't really miss it. It just got easier. Just got myself busy. Just focused on other things.
But you start your day with the coffee and cigarette, and then you were there and you didn't have the desire for that.
No, I didn't.
No urge for that.
Not at all.
How science explains that, huh? How? What do you have to say? Because they say, come on, a person that used to smoke for over 10 years, just to cut like that overnight and the next day, when they try, they do, if they stitch, whatever, you see that the cravings is still there. inside. Though the person is controlling himself or herself, the desire is still there. But a person don't miss it. On the following day after the treatment, sorry?
I do not miss it at all.
But a week has passed.
Yeah, I don't miss it.
And I remember your words. You said that after a meal, it was nice.
Yeah, definitely. After a meal was a huge crave. But no, not at all.
Not at all?
No.
Will you stop doing the treatment?
No, I want to stop doing treatment. No. I wouldn't want to go back to where I was, to be honest, not at all.
Amen, my friends. Clap your hands strong to God.
And that's exactly what is going to happen to your life when you decide to stand up and fight. Don't accept this addiction as part of your life. If anyone has ever told you that there is no solution for this addiction, this person was lying to you. One of the biggest lie people say is that the problem you are going through, there is no solution. There is no solution for them because they don't know better. But the moment that you see people's lives being transformed with the same problem that you are going through, for you to keep the problem in your life is an option now. Until the moment you watch this program, you could even justify the problem you had. But now that this opportunity is being given to you, there is no more excuses. How much more can you take? What else this addiction has to take from you? What else this problem has to take from you? What else do you want to see happening in your family for you to react against the problem? What else? What else do you have to lose? What else do you have to go through? How much more do you have to cry until you get revolted against this problem and you decide to do something about it? The decision to change your life is in your hands. I'm offering you here the way out. Regardless of the country you are watching us from, I'm certain there is a UCKG Help Center. If you are unsure of the location, you can inbox us and we are going to let you know where is the nearest UCKG Help Center or Silk Center that you can attend to every Sunday in the afternoon. Here in Australia, 3 p.m. In the other countries, depending on the country, it may vary. But it's the opportunity for you to finally destroy the problem that is destroying your life. How much do you want to get rid of this problem? How much? How much do you want your life to change? So distance is not going to be a problem. You know that traveling is not going to be a problem. Because when a person is hooked in an addiction, they don't care how much they have to travel to get the drug. They don't care the risks they have to take for them to have their addiction fed. When a person is hooked in something, they don't care what they're going to lose, but they want to feed that addiction. So if you want to get rid, you have to do more for you to get rid of this problem than you were willing to do when the problem was there. So now it is time for you to defeat this problem. We are going to pray. We are going to call upon God on your behalf. We're going to bless the water and pray. But I want to challenge the problem you have. Leave your place. Come to the Help Center. Visit us one day. One day, if you see the treatment, you receive this prayer of the treatment, and nothing changes in your life, you don't ever have to come back here. I challenge the problem you have, but you have to come. You have to stand up, have to do something about it. When you are sick, you don't just call your doctor. You go to your doctor. So you have to come to the ones who can help you. Let's prepare ourselves for the prayer because you are going to be blessed right now.
What do we know about fire? Depending on its temperature, fire can reduce almost anything to ashes. But fire is also a purifier. It can be used to purify gold by removing its impurities. God's Word tells us that our God is a consuming fire. He can, and He wants to also reduce your problems to ashes and purify your life. Start 2019 using your faith to overcome your problems. Join us for the 7 Sundays of flaming fire and burning all evil.
At the Universal Church, located at 153 Northumberland Street, Liverpool. This Sunday, 9:30 a.m.
My name is Princess Zwane. I was addicted to alcohol and I was also addicted to soil. I eat soil a lot. Okay, I started the addiction when I was at school. My friends used to eat soil and they thought it was fun and they used to go out and I wanted to be cool like them. So I joined the scheme and I drank alcohol and I ate soil. And I had so many problems because my life started to change. I started to be disobedient to my parents, to be rebellious. Even at school, my marks dropped and I was one of the best learners and they dropped to be like an average learner. I started losing everything. I started losing myself. I started losing the love of myself and I went down because people used to think that I'm crazy because I was always drunk and eating soil like eating in the bin. It's same as eating in the bin because you eat something that is down and dirty. I did see that was a problem, but I didn't I didn't care because I didn't have the love of myself that time. I didn't care, like, even if people like say things, but I didn't care. And I saw, but it was a problem because I wasn't going anywhere, but I didn't care. The worst moment was when my mother disowned me. I had to go and stay with a friend in a shack, and it was small, in a township where it was very dangerous, but they used to kill a person each and every week. And I was staying there because I had no choice. My mother disowned me. I was staying there for a long time and we didn't have anything to eat. Sometimes we used to depend on mates, like sort of trade ourselves because we used to be in affairs relationship just to get money, to get drunk, money to buy soul, money to buy food. Okay, a person invited me to the treatment because I was desperate and I was tired of the life that I was living, decided to attend the treatment. And when I attended the treatment, I saw results because things started to change. I started to become beautiful as I am. I started to take care of myself. My marks, they went up again. And I was so focused in life and my mother called me to build our relationship again. So things changed with the treatment. I no longer have the desire for the soil or for the alcohol because now I realize that the soil would kill me because I had cramps in my body and when I was in period, I had terrible period pains because of the soil. Now I'm healthy, I no longer have that and my life it's in good position. I'm able to afford a place I'm renting in a suburb where I stay, and I got a job now, and I'm working. Everything is fine. My family, the relationship, it's okay, and I no longer have a desire. Okay, it's been a year since I've been cured with my addiction, and I'm gonna tell people who are watching that it's not gonna be easy. You have to sacrifice a lot to quit because it's not easy. You must take a decision and focus on what you decided to do. Go on and can't do it alone. They have to come here so that God will take their hands and go with them all the way because it's not easy.
Thank you so much, okay?
In life at times, people and situations disappoint us. Have you ever given God a chance to help you out of your sufferings? Give God the opportunity to show you that He is capable and willing to help you. Close your eyes and open your heart, because now is the moment of prayer.
My Lord and my Father, in the name of the Lord Jesus, the one who has already defeated all the types of addictions, the one who said that everything is possible for he who believes. So my God, visit those who are watching us now, going through a huge cycle of failure, a huge problem with addiction in their lives or family members. People who have already lost everything they had from the day this addiction entered the house. Families that are broken, marriages are coming to an end. People, my God, who don't know what else to do to get rid of drugs. Sometimes they try, but they keep going back to the same cycle. Sometimes they are criticized by people as if they don't care, as if they don't want to stop, but that's not true, because there is a spirit in their head, and as long as this spirit is in their head, they won't have strength to fight back physically, but spiritually we can overcome. So consecrate this water, every drop of this water, my God, and when they drink this water now, let your power enter their bodies and give them strength to come to the centers and fight for their deliverance. In the name of the Lord Jesus, drink from this water and be purified now, be cleansed. And you who agree, you can say, I believe. Do you believe? I am certain that God is already working in you and He gives you strength. One day that drug had access to your eyes or to your taste. You used that drug, or a family member used that drug. Since that day, that drug became part of your life, consumed the person's family. But as this water has entered your body today, life is taking possession of your body. But don't wait anymore. Don't wait. It is time to act. We are in the beginning of the year. You have more opportunities to make it happen. Don't accept that you look around and you know people who are an addict. And it means that you are going to be an addict forever. Break the cycle. You can do it, but you need to do it right. We know how to help you. Have a wonderful night. God bless you all.
This program is brought to you by UCKG.